Okay, we'll start this out here. This is going to be the first time I attempt to do a video log or vlog, and we're just going to go for a walk. I'm going to take it down here in nice Lethbridge, Alberta. It's a good morning out. Look, there's a cop. RCMP first thing in the morning already. He must be just coming back from Tim Hortons, be my guess. So we're gonna go for a walk around the park. Hey, look at these people, neighbors. Put your garbage on the side of the walk. Put your garbage on a boulevard. Lethbridge, Alberta, that's how it is now in Canada. Nobody gives a shit anymore. We're not even allowed to have garbage pick up more than twice a month. Apparently we're all disgusting. They've got to make room for the solar panels in the landfills. And okay. Oh, so I missed it. That's why I wanted to walk back in my house. But there's actually a beautiful sunset, or sorry, I guess sunrise. You would call it at 6 in the morning, and it was very nice and pink. But I have missed it in that literally 5-minute window where the colors change. But we can try and see it here. No, it's not like that. Okay, I see why vloggers have a little stick here. My arm hurts already. That's okay. Grocery store. Alright, I got it. Okay, going across the street, not supposed to, but that's alright. A cool used stuff sale coming right here. 1401 5th Ave North. And French. Oh, cute. I'm not going to buy your home, though. Alright. I wonder if that got caught on camera. You hear that? Big old bird screaming out something in the morning here. Okay, we're going to take a stroll. We're going to the park, Henderson, which is a nice big man-made lake that they built here. That actually it was built in, I think, the 60s or 70s or something. 60s, maybe 50s. I don't even know. It was here long before I was born. But it's a beautiful park. It actually looks natural. Not like the parks they whip out now. We've got like 5 or 6 fucking fake lakes, and they're disgusting. Everything looks like California, and it's just horrible. It looks like a parking lot, except it's a lake. So we are going to go, but I digress. We are taking a little detour to a friend of mine's house, see if he's awake, because normally he is awake at 6 in the morning. But at this current moment he might not be, because I'm approaching it and I don't see his vehicle is there. That means he might be back asleep, but we'll see. Over here, right there, see where that van is, and that white Starfire there. Fuck that. That's a nice puppy. That is where we're headed. So right here, look at this beautiful home. This is a little old Art Deco home. 1930s, 40s is when these things were built. This is it. Nice truck. Oh, there we go. Make Trudeau a drama teacher again. I bought him that. We got a little anarchist sticker there. Little fuck Trudeau sticker. Nobody likes Trudeau in this country. And then another good one right here. This one we bought a long time ago, before Trudeau was even in office. You can't spell progressive without SS. And that's right. So here's Starfire. Pretty nice fucking old car. Even got the dice in the window. Take a stroll through the back. That truck was laughing at me. You'd say, yeah, handle it. I was doing this stuff, running around this city with a video camera back in the year 2000. Before YouTube even existed. We were making skateboarding videos and snowboarding videos and jackass videos. Because we seen Bam Margera and Johnny Knoxville on TV, and we thought it was really cool as little kids. See right there, we got a barn home. Look at that. It's a beautiful house. Brick on the bottom. Look at this one. That's beauty. Beautiful. Looks like the 70s to me. And nice old stonework. The masonry on the side of the house looks real. It doesn't look fake. Another church, King of Kings Fellowship. Beautiful church. Looks like we got a hobo sitting out here. And we go over here, check that out, see what's going on. Maybe it's not a hobo. It might just be a stroller. See if anybody's here. Was there a child in there? What do we got here? Some food. It's a paint can. Some more food. Looks like somebody's just stashed this. Not really a good place to stash things. Got here. I've never even seen this before. Finely chopped tomatoes, green chilies. Oh, non-GMO. See that? Rotel, Texas. Now let's read the ingredients. This camera's too shitty. You can't see what it says, but I'll read it out loud. And it makes 20 servings. In parentheses, 2 tablespoons each. Yeah, no fucking shit. I was about to wonder how the fuck this thing made 20 servings. So we'll see if this is healthy for you or not. Ingredients. And this is interesting. It says 3 ripe avocados, pitted, peeled, and mashed. Well, I sure as shit hope so. I'd be impressed if you could get an unpitted, unpeeled, unmashed avocado into a can. Next ingredient. 1 can, 284 milliliters Rotel mild, finely chopped tomatoes and green chilies. Drained. Half a cup chopped onion. A tablespoon lemon or lime juice. What the hell? These are the ingredients. Sorry. This actually sounds alright. This is non-GMO. I don't see anything in here unhealthy. I'm not really big into canned tomatoes, or else I would have taken that can, because I am into chilies and pitted avocados. Those things are good. I like those pitted avocados. Everybody likes those, don't they? But it got a spaghetti dinner. Maybe that's what that stuff's for. The spaghetti dinner at the King of Kings Fellowship. Yeah, I've been ruining these postal boxes with these stupid designs for the last like 10 years in this country. I don't know why we can't just paint them red. Why that has to be done. Some people think it's nice. Well, some people think it's fucking stupid. So who gets to do that? Who decides? Should be fucking red? Should be horrible, drab, and nothing. That should be the goddamn law. Because I don't know what the hell is going on there. Anyways, I can go out, I can run out in the middle of the fucking road right now and point out 16 potholes, but we got fucking painted goddamn postal boxes. So there you go. And this is what I was going to explain. I came up with this idea. I don't know if it's another bad idea like I had. Sorry. Like my old idea was to start a podcast and then start trying to come up with different names for a podcast At first I was calling it like pissed off cast because I was just screaming and angry. I guess if you're watching this, you probably know I try to be happy and jolly most of the time, but it's just not part of my demeanor. So I just can't just have to bitch constantly about fucking things. And oh yeah, this is a beautiful home. This here, I've always loved this home, and they sometimes party, but they got a cool little greenhouse side attachment off the garage there. But it doesn't look like the stuff in that greenhouse is doing too well. Anyways, nice big huge fucking yard. This is what you want. Look at this yard. It's beauty. In the front, I mean, they've probably sniped a lot off the back to turn from the front, but still, they got a obviously good side yard here. Ooh, is that? Looks like it's from a sunflower or something. Just stepped on it. Hey, look, there's a chemtrail. Aluminum oxide, strontium, or whatever the hell they're fucking spraying. This is kind of cool. I've never seen this before. This is a gas sewer. So I've actually never seen this in my life. And I was born and raised here. I lived here for 35 years. It's a yellow gas sewer. So don't drop a match down there. I didn't even know those existed. Cool, huh? Yeah, that's kind of cool. You ever got to... Well, that person was looking too, they can't handle. This used to be a very beautiful place. A very nice place to live. It's not anymore. But hopefully one day we can get it back to that. And check this out, I never noticed this either. First time I like this. Looks like some sort of sewer grate that has no purpose whatsoever. Doesn't look like there's a sewer or a sewage line anywhere that I could tell. Of course, I don't know. Who fucking knows? But it's full of peat moss and dirt, so obviously there's enough dirt piling up that the moss is able to grow. Yeah, kind of cool. Interesting. Worst bank in Alberta, ATB, Alberta Treasury Branch, government-run bank. Actually, moronically, those are the people you want running the bank. Everything else can be private, but private banks ain't so good. I mean, they got their place, but I guess we're just getting into private central banks aren't so good. Anyways, this is a shitty bank. Never banked there. When I was 19, before they used to have signs up at the banks regularly that says no swearing and screaming, they have signs like that all the time now. Every bank I walk into, but they used to not have those. I'm probably one of the reasons that they put those signs up. Because when I was 19, I fucking freaked the fuck out because they were holding my check for no reason, my paycheck, and the previous two paychecks they hadn't held it. They just let it go through, and then all of a sudden they just held it for some reason. So I flipped out on them, and I threw a stapler, and I ripped the little pen that's on the chain off the chain and threw the pen, and then fingered everybody and never went back to the bank. That's my story about ATB, Alberta Treasury Branch. Don't bank there. And fuck anybody that works there too. Yeah, the sun's coming up. It's a nice little I don't know if you can see that. Not really. No, but there's a huge chemtrail. Massive chemtrail. You can kind of see it there. Going through the sunlight. Here's a huge fucking chemtrail. So they're trying to spray fucking nanobots and black goo and whatever the hell else they're spraying on everybody. So that's great. Nice thing to see at 6:30 in the morning. 5G tower. Just make sure everybody gets their mind control waves going. It's nice to see these 5G towers pop up all over our planet. It's really a beautiful thing there in the fucking skyline. This huge fucking electronic tower. Fucking disgusting, but these dick fucks need wireless cars or whatever the hell they're called. So, there. I wanted this to be like a happy, jolly vlog, but there's just none of that in me. So I guess this is what we're calling a vlogcast. That's the new thing I invented, vlogcast, and I guess it's political. Unfortunately, it's not political. I'm not trying to be political. I think just everything that comes out of my mouth somehow ends up being political. Let's follow that fucker on the bike. See where he's going. This guy's speeding. Oh, now I turn the camera on him. He's slowing down. Look at that fucking chemtrail. Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, another beautiful home. And looks like we got solar panels on the roof there. Wonder how they're doing right now when the sun's shining over there. I can see with my own eyes that they're probably not even collecting 25% right now because the sun's, I don't know, the battery just died, but it says there's still like 30-40% battery. It's in the yellow, so I don't know what's going on here. I brought another one. Anyways, just hoping to get a walk around the park. Oh, we got a dead bird here. Let's check this out. Looks like a magpie. Yeah, sorry, battery died, but that's what I wanted to get. It's got some cool feathers. You can't really see it on this camera, but actually that long feather there is a really nice color of green, purple, and blue. So that's too bad for that guy. He died. He had some nice colors. This is a baseball diamond. It's a tennis court. I played at that tennis court when I was a kid. Oh, there's a person right there. They didn't leave their bike in. They're standing there picking shit up. There we go. There's some trash here. Our world needs to be cleaned. That's for sure. Anyways, usually this is a very busy lake. People walking all the time. I'm actually surprised to see nobody. We got some geese here. Look at these geese. See how close the geese will let us get. Oh, he's giving me the nod. No, he doesn't want me to come over that geese. Fuck you, geese. Goose. Oh, I don't like it. It's okay. Well, they don't seem too concerned. Keep walking. The loon. How long are we going to play Ring Around the Rosie? Alright, we'll leave the geese alone. They're always fun. Actually, I've pet geese before. Some of them are quite not afraid of human beings. I guess that's because we've been feeding them bread for the last 500 years. Okay, we got some more geese here. We'll see how close these ones let us get. That one's making a lot of noise. Heck, this one's good. It's eating here. That's okay. There's a big feed on that pup. That's kind of cool, eh? We'll walk on water with feet like that. Let's see if this one will let us pet it. Ooh, it's hissing. I got a geese to hiss at me. I think that means stay away. It's a dead goose. Yeah. Eyes are gone already. You know, if you can see that on the camera, we don't really need to see it, but it's rigor mortis, hard. It's been dead for a while, a day or two at least. Out there's some Some more geese out on the dock. And here's another one in the middle of the road. The attack of the birds out here. We'll see if this guy moves or not. So I'm coming. Oh yeah, he's walking to. Oh no, he's not gonna move that much, are you? Oh cool, that one's standing out on a rock. It's kind of cool. Look at that. Little perch. What's going on here? Looks like we got some chain link or something. The hell? Maybe that's so the rocks don't slowly fall back into the lake. It'd be nice to be a goose. If I was a bird, I'd maybe be a goose. Look at this one. What's hissing? There's more hissing from these goose. Or geese. Don't hiss at me. I'll walk where the hell I want to. There you go. I'm not afraid of you. Looks like you're not too afraid either. Oh, now you're following me. You can't see. You couldn't see it on camera, but when I was turned around walking away, he started chasing me. Fucker. All right. This is what we wanted to get at. This tree here. It's like falling over almost into the lake. Jesus, the sun. Okay, the sun's kind of obstructed. See? Look at that. And that's growing that way. It's growing out of the ground that way. And the tree's actually going into... Oh no, it's fallen over. I thought it did grow out of the ground that way. Yeah. It's fallen over. See? It's getting uprooted. So I wonder if this tree is dead. Alright, I got something cool. Fine, first thing I found content. Let's walk on top of this tree. Here we go. See? Okay. Yeah. Now, if I was really daring, and I'm not, because this tree is not safe at all, then I would walk right out to there and step over the river. But I'm really not into doing that. Oh fuck, I just about fell off of the tree. So yeah, this is why I shouldn't be doing this. I just about broke my fucking back. But this tree is falling over into, it's like a whole kind of vortex area here. If you can see over there, there's more trees, but this one's definitely been uprooted. And I'm maybe gonna have to shut the camera off here to get down from this tree. Maybe not. We'll actually, okay, no, maybe I can go down that way. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, maybe we'll see how I can get down from here. Oh god. Ugh. Alrighty. Step there on this part. This is higher than it looks. It's not super high. It's probably about 10 feet or so up above the ground, maybe 12 feet. But it is higher than it looks on the camera. So I'm getting down off the other tree here, not this one. There's this one now. But both of these things feel dead. Yeah, we'll see here. I'm just gonna walk down this one, it's easier. That's the way we can do it. Sorry for being a pussy. but I ain't going out there. I got a bum knee. There you go. That is exactly what we're trying to look for here. Right here. See, there's another one. Oh, that one's come out too. Uprooted. I don't know. It looks like they're falling or something. This one's been like this for a while, I know. But that one has definitely recently fallen over. So, there's another vortex. We could climb up there. Maybe. I'm not going to do it anymore, but... Now there are people out here at the park, so now I am getting weird looks. But that's okay. I'm used to weird looks in my life. In fact, running around with a video camera talking to myself is one of the less crazy things that I've been witnessed by other people doing in my life. So, some more mallards over there. I love ducks. I've always had a thing for ducks. And that is my favorite meat. Absolutely, duck. And lots of people beak duck, but I like duck because it's fatty. Oh, it's good fucking meat. Juicy. There's 22, that duck right there. Have a good morning breakfast, but some people can't handle shit like that. That's okay. We go out onto the island. The island is kind of cool, but there's nothing really to do out on the island except for stand there. Check this out. War memorials here. Battery Point. Around this location, trees were planted by members of the 25th Battery in memory of 261 fallen comrades in the 1914 to 18 conflict. So this was erected for World War I vets. A really brutal war. I've read about both wars, and I think World War I was worse than World War II. Same thing. Honoring those young volunteers from Lethbridge and district who served with honor and valor for Canada and her allies in the overseas theater of World War II. Well, that's good that they wrote theater, because it was all a theater and a bunch of horse shit. So it's good that they understood what went on. Great Britain, Normandy, France, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Deutschland. Closed for season. Please use the tree. Shut the bathrooms off for the season. What the hell does that mean? Well, what it means is it's closed for winter, so hobos can't fucking stay in there. And you have to go piss or shit in a tree. Oh, this is a huge new building. Look at that. I've never seen this before. So here we go. This is in Lethbridge, Alberta. You can't really see that. You can kind of see that huge fucking stupid rectangle on the skyline there. 2 years ago, that was never there. And you could look across a mass beautiful landscape and see a skyscape. Now there's a huge fucking rectangle there. And disgusting. That's disgusting. Good job, Lethbridge, Alberta. Good job, every single moron on city council. You people are idiots. Disgusting. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So that's a huge pavilion that we don't need. We already had 3 pavilions over there. And then the socialists, who are about using less carbon, demolished a perfectly working building. And then spent like as much carbon possible with construction and work to erect a 3 times larger building. So it has nothing to do with carbon. It has to do with being a bully, which is what all socialists are. Huge fucking bullies. And just generally disgusting human beings. But we'll try not to go there. Anyways, am I filming? Yes, I am. There we go. That's now I know what Harold Balder feels like. Because I was worried that maybe I was just talking to myself. Okay, well, we'll go and we'll walk all the way around so we can really get a look at this fucking monstrosity over here. Holy shit. This is a goddamn disaster. We're getting closer now. See this huge rectangle? This great Soviet communist architecture? Rectangle? That's all we have, a rectangle. Huge square box. Plop. Looks like, I don't know, one of the demigods from Greece just took a huge rectangular shit right there. The rectangle god. I don't know who that is. Pythagoras. Don't be saying shit. I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, still is a beautiful morning. I kind of right now actually not minding this vlogging. Actually, I'm enjoying myself. This is definitely a way where I can just sit here and talk to myself, but now I don't have to hide inside my home and do this anymore. If people could just look at me, fine. I kind of wish the liquor stores were open at 7:30 in the morning, though. That's one thing Canada's really lacking on. And I know this. I got a big buddy, worked with him for years from South Korea. Newell. Not for a year. I worked for them for about a year, but. Anyways, that's what he always used to beat this place. He's like, in South Korea, the bars and the drug stores or whatever, the liquor stores are open all the time, 24/7. Said they wouldn't be able to close. Somebody would just do it on the black market. Well, what the hell's going on in Canada? Why are we fucking behind South goddamn Korea? Jesus Christ. Oh, here's another vortex tree. Getting pulled into the river. See, I don't know why all these trees are falling into the river here. It must maybe... It looks like there's not enough earth really to support them, would be my guess, when they originally built this. Because it's a man-made lake, so it's definitely tapered off. And this, I bet you that this, where we're standing on right here, this incline is probably man-made, which means the dirt was put here and it was graded. Which is my guess. I used to be a landscaper. That's my guess why these trees are falling over, and you see that over there too. Anyways, actually let's check this park out, because these parks, they make these parks now like really, they're kind of cool, maybe if you're a kid, but it's also stupid and shitty. Like, I don't see high swings, I don't see a teeter-totter, I don't see a merry-go-round, right? And that's because we've got idiots running around and school saying, oh, kids got hurt at the school, or my kid fell off the playground and died, so no kid can fucking have fun at a playground. Like, Jesus Christ, that's fucking horseshit. Look at these stupid fucking monkey bars. Like, this is, like, I was a child, and I used to play on the monkey bars all the time. Like, the monkey bars used to be 8 to 9 feet off the ground, which they should be, minimum. Like, monkey bars, when you're a kid, is about being tough. I can go across, I can skip 1 or 2 rungs. I can get there faster, you're racing. That looks like it's for fucking faggots. Sorry. But like a little child monkey bar that's less than 5, it's 4 feet off the ground. Like, these kids, no wonder these kids are fucked nowadays. You won't even let them play at a real goddamn park. Where the hell is the seesaw? You start launching shit. That's what we used to do when we were kids. Launch shit off the teeter-totter. Or the merry-go-round. Those are classic. We got a herd of deer over here. Maybe we'll get to see them. Of course. Oh, the deer are coming our way. We'll see. Oh no, they stopped. They seen me say that there was deer. It's a robin. Oh, there's 2 robins. Oh, here we go. They're chasing the car. That one's got a bad mane, or a bad hide, or whatever you call it, fur. They're running pretty quick there. I'm not doing anything to you. Those guys are prancing along pretty quick. Go check these out. These are cool. World War One artillery, or I think it's real, or maybe at least a replica. It's got to be real. Still got the old wood in the on the wheels. Let's see here. Yeah, see? And that's kind of cool. And I guess stood back here and loaded it. Loaded in here or something. Aim. This looks like maybe a crank for raising it or lowering it. I'm not sure. And then we're gonna fire it. Oh, there's a woodpecker. Did you hear that? I don't know if you picked that up on camera, but that was a pretty good one. Woodpecker. Anyways, yeah, I digress. This would have been getting fired at Germans, unfortunately. Funny thing is, I would guarantee you that German people are the ones that put it here, and they're the ones that mostly built this park. Here's another artillery. This one doesn't have wheels. It's just been set. It's just placed in concrete here. Two different types of artilleries. Yeah, here we go. Crank. What does that say? Can you see it? Ultima ratio. Ultima ratio. Ultima ratio. Oh yeah, that's Latin. Ultima ratio regis. So I'm not sure what that means, but ultima definitely means probably the best or the number one or something. The ultimate. Ratio. That's got to do something with numbers. And regis. I could probably figure out what that word means. I'd have to go back into my etymology memory banks to really think about it, which I don't want to do right now. So this is some sort of tank. It's kind of cool. 100th anniversary of the Gunners of the Royal Canadian Artillery. So yeah, it's kind of cool. And we'll get up on this and see how it is. I'm not too worried about respect or nothing. Let's see what's going on here. Wonder if we can get in there. There's a hatch. Look, there's two hatches. That's what's on top of the artillery. Or the tank, sorry. Oh, this thing kind of is loose. I bet you might be able to open that if you really tried. You'd come back here with bolt cutters. Yeah, bet you get in there with bolt cutters. Probably get in trouble though. Yeah, you pull it there, that's the handle. That looks like a hatch too, but there's no handle. Maybe that opens from there. Maybe that's for a weapon. That's what it looks like. Alright, well, it's kind of interesting, eh? Get down now, I guess. There you go. Tank. Oh, there's an entrance into the back of the tank too. The lock. Oh yeah, I can definitely get on there with bolt cutters. Maybe we'll come here one time with bolt cutters and check it out. That would be cool. Of course, I don't know if I'd film that and put it online. So I don't get shit. Maybe if I replace the lock after. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. If I get bolt cutters, cut that lock, go check out on the inside of it, then replace the lock with my own lock. that only I have the key for. I'm kind of liking that idea. Anyways, I digress. We'll see if we're getting to the part of the walk on this Henderson Lake walk where there's crayfish all over the ground. Usually the birds, they will go and they'll pick out crayfish there and then they'll throw them on the ground and eat them alive. So that's how animals do. And got these dumbass vegans running around here because you fucking, you know, air pneumatic gunned a cow in the head and then ate it. Jesus Christ. Crayfish is getting eaten alive by a fucking pack of wild seagulls. I've watched lions sit there. Actually, I have a cat. I've had cats my whole life. So you want to see another animal torture an animal, like torment and torture an animal, then get a cat. Because cats will torture mice, little rodents, whatever. They'll torture them. I watched my cat. I came outside one time. There's a little mouse, and it's sitting there like batting the mouse around like it was a freaking, I don't know, dodgeball or something. It's playing with it. And of course the poor little mouse, like I was watching it, I seen there was something wrong. Like only its front legs were moving. Its front feet or whatever. The hind or whatever. Not hind. And anyways, its front legs were only moving. Its back legs were like up in the air. Paralyzed, not moving at all. And I realized that my cat somehow had broken the mouse's back at the lower part of its spine. It couldn't move. It was paralyzed. And the mouse was trying to escape, but the cat was batting it around, playing with it like it was a baseball. And I went outside. I was kind of like, what the hell? So I scared the cat away, and then I didn't know what to do about this little mouse. And I'll tell you, because this is a weird story. This mouse was obviously dead. It's got a broken back right now, so I decided to kill it as quickly as possible. So what I did, and this is wild, is I grabbed a shovel, and I decided just to smash this mouse as hard as I could and as quickly as possible to end its misery quickly, right? Anyways, I did that, and the fucking thing like disintegrated isn't the right word. Liquefied. That's the word I'm looking for. The thing liquefied. I see why they hold it up here now when you're vlogging. It's to get the sun out of the camera. I get it. Okay. Anyways, that mouse liquid, like it was gone. Its gut split out everywhere. You didn't even see bones. I couldn't see nothing. On the back of the shovel was just red. Just blood, completely red. So that thing liquefied. It was crazy. I couldn't even believe it when I did that. Anyways, that's a different story. Or no, that is the story that I finished. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Here, fucking arm's hurting. I see why they have these monopods. I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Okay. I'll shut this down here because I'm out of things to say. Bunch of woodpeckers out here. I don't mind woodpeckers. Actually, that would be my favorite bird unless it's at the side of your house and it's really annoying. I've actually had that before. You'll understand why people will walk out and shoot a fucking woodpecker with a gun when you've got one pecking at the side of your house at 5:30 in the morning, as woodpeckers seem to love to do. That I digress. This part of the walk is very little content. We could cut across a golf course. I've done that numerous times in my life, but I don't feel like cutting across a golf course right now. Usually when I do that, it's dark out. And you can also get into some trouble over there. Anytime you go through these parks, you gotta get a good figure out if anybody's in here. If they are, they'll answer back. Okay, here we go. As I said, we don't have them right now. I think it's still slightly too early in the season, but as you can see, those are crayfish arms, or pincers, or whatever the hell you call them, and that's from the birds eating the crayfish alive and brutally killing them. The only saving grace for the crayfish is that they might not have a sophisticated enough nervous system to feel that much pain. I don't know, but the point I'm trying to get here at is, you know, eating a pig or a cow is not something that is wrong or bad, as many people like to try and tell you it is. I don't disagree that there are humane and inhumane ways of getting the cow to the plate, but we're not going there right now. So you get what I was saying. Okay, cool. We'll check this out. We're coming up on this bridge. The bridge is cool. Everybody likes bridges, right? I've never met a person in my entire life that did not like a bridge. Bridges are cool. Bridges are fun. Sometimes bridges are terrifying. And they're also, a bridge is a great example of feet. It's an example of God. As I've always said, atheists tell me, I've always had this same argument with atheists. And they're like, well, give me proof of God. I was like, well, look at the fucking tree. Look at that fucking tree, asshole. You want to sit here and try and tell me God doesn't exist based on that tree, then go ahead, and then I'm going to beat the shit out of you. You don't deserve to live. Anyways, we'll get off that topic. So here's the bridge. As I was going, bridges are cool. Everybody loves bridges. Oh, it looks like we got some clothes down here under the bridge. Maybe it's a troll bridge. Let's see. There's some trolls under here. Oh, there's a whole home. Somebody's got shit stashed. Yeah, we got blankets, tarp. Oh, why is this zoomed in? I don't want that. Was that zoomed in under the bridge, you guys? I hope not. It's a nice old bridge. Made well. Big timbers. They don't make bridges like this anymore. Now they make them out of like metal and concrete and other horrible design materials. Yeah, there you go. So I hope maybe we can get it here. Not really. It's kind of sunny. I hope that wasn't zoomed in when I was under the bridge. I really hope that I got that on the camera well. That would be like a good point of the vlogging. The vlogcasting. Oh my God. Sorry. Now, the walk around the lake is actually a really long walk if I go over here. Well, it's not a really long one, but it's about an extra 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes really. And I'm wondering maybe if you see this coastline here, I'm wondering, you see where that, you can't really see it on the camera. I'll zoom in. I don't like to zoom because see that rectangle thing there in the middle? Well, that's a trailer. And that's really where I'd like to get. That's actually where I started. And I've never done this before, but I'm wondering if I can just walk across this whole coast line over there. So we're going to try and figure out if I can do that by doing it or attempting to do it. Obviously, see, there's a fence there. Oh yeah, see, you can walk this, but you have to get over the fence. The fence is going into the river. And so, yeah, I could give a shit about these guys and their fence. We've got barbed wire. Then come back here with bolt cutters, I guess. And wire cutters. It's not barbed wire, it's just like some stupid. This is actually, yeah, you can see, you can pull that down. These things are actually make it easier to scale chain link fences. You just throw a blanket over, like that, and then you can actually use the weight of this, pulling this down, to get in. So people that do this to try and keep people out, Like, look at this. It's not even connected. Well, actually, maybe it looks like it might have, the weld might have broke, but like, ridiculous. Laziness. And this one's even worse. See, it's got the chain link, so that's even easier to just put a blanket. The only thing that makes this one better is that it's higher than this fence. Like, this fence is basically jumpable. Like, I know people that have jumped higher than that and fucking high jump. So either way, this is a chair somebody made, and it was good at first. Looks like there's some garbage in there now, and it still kind of functions as a chair, as you can see. It is properly functioning, but there's a huge hole in the middle of it, so that's kind of antithetical to the concept of a chair. It was good. I wonder if this tree was intentionally cut down, or if somebody, intentionally cut down because it was dying, or if somebody just wanted to cut it down because they wanted to put this huge stupid fence here. We'll never know, I guess. More woodpeckers. That's kind of shitty. Next time I do this, I'm gonna bust through that fence and I'm gonna walk along that coast. We'll get that on camera, I guess, right? Because that's a real bad thing. But I'm gonna have to bring bolt cutters. And here we go. Nika Yuko, Japanese garden. And it's just, you can't have as good a Japanese garden here because it's not the same climate as Japan. They've got way nicer plants and flowers and stuff that grow in Japan than in southern Alberta. If we get nice blooming flowers here, then it's a freaking godsend. Like, the lilacs only bloom, they're supposed to be blooming right now, but it snowed last week, so it's not even happening. Like, things aren't even blooming. It's almost May. Everything's still dead, except for the Jupiters and the frickin' pines and the spruce. Blue spruce is my most hated fucking tree out of all trees. And if you've ever been a tree pruner, which I have, then you will hate blue spruce. Maybe some tree pruners for some reason will like them because they're easy to climb. Oh, we got a guy in a golf cart over here. Good thing I didn't walk across the golf course. But yeah, blue spruce are horrible. They suck. I hate them. See that stupid looking tree right there? With those two, these things with no tops, dead? Those are blue spruce. Or some sort of spruce. Anyways, that might not be a blue spruce. Blue spruce, maybe it is a blue spruce. That one looks more like a blue spruce, but they're all the same. They're horrible. These trees are horrible. They're the worst trees ever. Look at the bottom. See how there's no grass? Because the pine needles or the spruce needles fall down and they pollute the grass. They're acidic. The rain gets in there and it kills it. Is that what you want? Nobody wants that. We should be getting rid of these things. Maybe it's a Colorado spruce. That's what it's called. Colorado blue spruce. Anyways, I hate these trees. And if you've ever been up in one cutting it down, then it's even worse. Oh yeah, look at these. These are huge. Oh yeah, this is this is a pine. This is I don't know. I almost want to say mugo pine, but mugo pines don't grow like this in this way. This is a pine tree. You can tell by the pine needles, they're really long. See, this is a spruce. Spruce have tiny needles. Small. And spruce make our good flavor in beer. Some of my favorite flavored beers are spruce tipped beers and actual spruce needle flavored. Well, we ran out of battery, but we got a random container of weed on the ground. Doesn't sound like there's anything in it. Empty. Little bits of weed, but some red hairs. That's about it. Somebody else can put that in the garbage. I didn't put it there to begin with. We'll see how long this goes before I lose battery again. Look at this. They've destroyed this whole thing with a bunch of orange fencing. I don't know why that's there. I've actually never ever walked down in this little gully here. It's been here my whole life, and I've actually never ever been down in here. So this is the first time. We can get it on the learning with Levi, as we'll call it. This is the first thing I learned about my city, what it's like to be in this freaking basin. And they've even got some kind of cool walkway, brickwork going on here. Interesting. I don't really know what the purpose of this is, but we'll see. We'll take a walk. It's a little bit old. It's heaving a little bit there, heaving there. Oh, we got some heave over here also. All right. Jogger. Go down. So it's kind of an interesting design work we got. Another memorial. City of Lethbridge and Communities in Bloom, September 11th, Memorial Rose Garden. Oh, so this is a memorial for the fake terror attacks on September 11th when they demolished the World Trade Centers and killed 3,000 innocent Americans because they didn't want to spend the money to remove the asbestos, and they needed an excuse to get into Afghanistan so they could take over the opium fields and then bring everybody fentanyl. And that's exactly what fucking happened. And there weren't any fucking planes either. That was on TV. And you want to sit here and argue? Go ahead, I'll fucking show you. Anyways, no more politics. Okay, this is like a ribbon, like one of the cancer ribbons or whatever, the fuck cancer ribbons that's supposed to be made into a garden. Of course, if you're one of the idiots that has a fuck cancer sticker on your car or wearing that, then you're... See, we're back into politics again. I was about to call you infinitely stupid for having a fuck cancer sticker, because you are. Because cancer is very curable and easy, and people have been doing it for 100 years in multiple different ways. Bicarbonate, anti-neoplastin, good health, diet, H2O2. There's literally thousands of ways to cure thousands of different types of cancer. But fucking retards like to go around and pretend that we need to fuck cancer and we can't figure out how it is, or this certain type of cancer is that. No. Horse shit. Oh yeah, cool. We can check out the skate park maybe. That's kind of vloggable. Vlogcasting. Okay, well yeah, we'll just get off of politics. This is green. I don't know why. Looks like it's supposed to be a bike path. Trying to copy California. Dumbass bike path. When I was a kid, I used to film here. Filmed right here on this road doing bad things. Not too bad. How you doing, brother? Okay. You got anything you want to say for the camera? Nothing? Have a good morning. Excellent. You have a good morning. Get him up. Get him up, Nappy. There you go. That was a skate park. Happy guy. Waiting up. Wanted a cigarette. I kind of wanted a cigarette too, but I don't have cigarettes on me. I said I'm waiting for the liquor store to open. What do we got here? A computer. Looks like somebody's computer or something. I don't know. And we shall vlog me jaywalking. We are jaywalking right now. This is illegal. But nobody cares because it's 7:30 in the morning and I am 35 years old and able to make my own decisions when I can cross a street. And there we go. So, this is my first vlog ever. A walk around the park in Lethbridge, Alberta. I think that's what we'll call it. See if I get any thumbnail. It's too bad my battery died. I would like to get more stuff with Nappy over there. But, and Nappy means friend in Blackfoot. Don't be trying to call me some sort of racist or something. Buddy did have nappy hair, so you could call him that too, but whatever. I don't know if we got this on the way here, but look at this big ass fucking... Oh, you can't even get it in the camera. Motherfucking huge ass trailer. Camper, whatever, caravan, redwood. Nice trim on your truck there, bud. Nice looking truck. That is a nice looking truck. That's for sure. We're going back now. Oh, that's a pumpkin. That's what that is. You remember? I thought that was a stalk from a sunflower, but that is a pumpkin. That's an old pumpkin. I bet you that's from Halloween. Somebody's chucked it there and left it there all winter. And there was barely any snow this winter, so it's been sitting there and people have been watching that for like probably 6 months. I guess just as I did. I guess I'm the first one to make a video about it. So that's a step up from most. I can say let's do something about that pumpkin on the ground. I'm not actually going to do anything about it, but we can do something if we want. Somebody's out there. Oh yeah, this guy's got the stare on hardcore. Walking his dog. That's okay. Alright, we'll get again. We'll see if this stash is still here. And it is still here. It's all this weird canned Rhoda food. Finely chopped tomatoes and green chili. December 13th, 2022. It's too bad. If that was better food, I would have taken it. I have yard sales. So, stuff like this is useful at a yard sale. These look like frickin' fluorescent lights. Look, here's more evidence. There's another dried up dead pumpkin. Looks exactly the same as that other pumpkin that I found on the street back there. And people can't even chuck their pumpkins in the garbage around here. Just gonna throw it on the side of the road. Look at this trash heap. This is disgusting. Christy Kruger. Christy Kruger. Yeah. We're almost back. We're almost at the end here. Grocery store is still not open, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because we do that. Oh, here we go. Bus is up. Everybody's just waking up. Here comes the bus. I'm about to go back to my home, try and charge some more batteries. Get this. And we'll wander around, see if we can wander out to the liquor store. I'll do my first vlogcast at the liquor store. Maybe if we're lucky, Abigail will be there. We can sit and talk with her for a while. Because she's usually interesting. And if not, okay. See you in a bit. Auf Wiedersehen. Here's the house.